Hello everyone, this is Raquel Rock. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I hope all is well with you and yours. And today I have prepared a shrimp and chicken stir-fry noodle dish. And I have some of my, you'll see my other videos. You have seen my other videos. You have been watching my videos, right? Well, when I made this spiral cucumber, so I do have some of that on the side. And for my beverage today, I just have some black tea. And you know, I like spice and flavor, so I just have a little bit of wasabi mixed with wasabi paste mixed with soy sauce. And of course, I have some sriracha. I love sriracha. But as always, you know, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. If you'd like to leave a comment, even if it's just to say hi, we'll say hi back. I hope that you all can see this well. Oh, please don't let me knock over my tea. That's not what I mean by spill the tea. Let me go ahead. And then today, yes, today, y'all, I am forking it up. I'm not even entertaining chopsticks this evening. We're just gonna go right in. That is so good. I am recording. I love the snap of the shrimp. I like my vegetables. What do you call it? Al dente. It has a little bit. I don't like them mushy. I like a little crunch on it. What do you call it? Water chestnuts. And that for the cocktail. And of course, you know, with the I season throughout. But you know, when I make the sauces too, I keep in mind when the dishes have so many other elements in them, you don't want to over season them, because I know these were quite seasoned, and I knew I was gonna bring up some of the wasabi with the soy sauce. I'm through wasabi. Y'all know how much I love heat and flavor. I've made all types of dishes too with I've made spicy mayo using wasabi. I've even made my avocado, not my avocado. Oh, I made avocados. Look at me. I mean, I made guacamole, but I make when I make my spicy guacamole, I put wasabi paste in it. Yeah, I hear it crunch. I put apple cider vinegar in the rice wine vinegar because I like the little twang and the acidity and everything in there. It just does something for me. And it's like, you know, of course, if you haven't noticed in your life, I hope you have, but you're making something, especially if you're making it for you and to your liking, have fun with the experiment. I don't understand how people get upset with like, oh my gosh, you put that in your blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm eating it. You better live your life. Now, it's been a busy day. As you can tell, I'm hungry. And with the normally when I do my stir fries, most of the time I do rice. I'll do fried rice. But I had a taste for some ramen today. So you know what happened? Because Raquel wanted some ramen, guess what? Raquel got some ramen. Boom. Just that simple sometimes. It's ramen. That's what I want. I got it. I did that for myself. But yeah, speaking of sriracha, you know, you all know, so again, it's like the heat and everything. Oh, that chicken is so tender. And I like to because I grilled the chicken. And I love grilled chicken. Now, I'm the type of person, I don't know all the history of stuff, but I do like to research And speaking of the sriracha, I think from my understanding, now don't quote me on this, I think it has its original origins in Thailand, around the 1940s or something like that. And I think it was in 1980s, which was that very famous brand. I can't think, I've had it before. I think, is there a rooster or something on the front of it? But I've tried so many brands of sriracha, and I haven't tried one brand I didn't like. And it even was one in that hot sauce challenge kit video that I did. That was really good too. But my first experience with sriracha was somewhere between 1940 and maybe I would say maybe 2000, maybe somewhere. But I'm gonna tell you, I was at a conference, well, not a conference, an expo. And you know, the expos, they have all type of vendors and everything. And it's like with my travels and things that I do, or places I go, even locally, I try to, you know, try something I never tried before, you know? That's the fun of it. Whether I travel stateside, internationally, nationally. So, I'm ready to get something to eat. I picked a restaurant. I don't remember the name of it. Like, it's been so long ago. So I get in line. It was an Asian style restaurant. And I'm just looking at the menu. Now I'm gonna let you know, I'm a type of person, I'm very observant. I will not to the point like, and I know how to be discreet about it. I was like, but I don't like to, I'm not trying to be in people's business, but the fact that if you're in proximity to me or anything that's dealing with me, it's kind of my business. I mean, because the same thing, just like if I'm driving on the road, I can't go on the road like it's just me. I gotta look out for that pedestrian that's gonna step out in the street with their face buried in the phone. I gotta look out for that person that's driving the red light. So you're kind of my business. You know, you're part of my business because, you know, I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm trying to drive where I feel like I gotta kind of look at you too. Kind of be like, if you swerving, then it's kind of my business. If you're getting kind of close to my car. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm very observant, but I'm not, you know, to the point where I'm like, hey, you do you over there, and I'm gonna do me over here. But I'm very aware of what's going on. Anyway, so I'm in the line. And I noticed this lady, I mean, she kind of stood out because it was something, not even like physically, but she kind of, something about her kind of reminded me about just demeanor or something, but that's a whole nother thing. But she was in line reading this book, and I don't know what the book was, but it had her captivated. But not captivated to the point that she wasn't aware of her surroundings. And when it was her time to go in line, she responded, you know. That's one thing of people, oh my gosh, and they'd be on the phone, like, and especially the cashier is trying to talk to you, or the clerk, and you're not paying attention. But no, even though she was into that book, she was very much, you know, as in line because it was very busy. You know, all of it was salty. Anyway, so she ordered whatever her dish was. I just picked something randomly because I've never been to the place. I don't know anything about it. So she just ordered her dish. And then they were putting all the different toppings, I guess whatever comes with the dish, the condiments that come with it. And then so they were asking her, do you want this, 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 that? You know, let them know like how much she wanted. So when it got to the sriracha at the time, I didn't know at first, you know, I hadn't heard of sriracha before that time. And so when it got to the sriracha, and then she said yes. And then, you know, she was looking at her book. And he says, let me know how much you want. Okay. And then she said, and then they asked her, is there more? Excuse me. And she said, oh, compliments to the chef that we need. And she kept saying yes. And they were, her eyes got bigger each time. Like they were, the more? And she said, yes, please. And then they all started laughing, and they were thinking, I was like, she must not have no idea, you know, how hot this is. So he just smiled, you know. And then he said, I don't know if that's something normal that they would do or not, or was he trying to be funny. He said to her, do you want to just take the bottle with you? Because, you know, they have like a food court and everything out there, you know, of little restaurants and vendors, and you can sit in the food court. And then she looked, this is like, yeah. And then they were all laughing, like it was like, you know, and she was like, you know, so calm, and it was like she wasn't even trying to show off, wasn't trying to call them like bluff, no, nothing. I mean, obviously she liked it. So we went through the line and everything. So she had her food in them, and then I sat down. And I noticed when she sat at the table, she was still in that book. But it was like at this point, I was kind of curious. I'm not staring at her, but I was so curious because I saw the reaction of the people who were in the restaurant, and they were just like, "Oh my God, she has no idea what she's gonna be in for." Like, going crazy, right? Well, she just steadily reading her book. Let me make sure this is closed. Hold on, because I don't know what to do. So she's reading her book and she's going. And she sits it down, turn the page. Food just sitting there. And she picked it up again. I was like, it's a point because it was a rice dish. And it's a point the rice turned from white to a light pink to a darker pink to a darker pink to the dish was like red. I was like, what in the world? And mom and they are still hyped, just staring at her, just like all in the store looking at her like, oh, she's some foreigner or something. She don't know what's about to happen. And then she picked up a big old fork of it all, and they were looking excited, and she just had that whole fork of it and just chewing, just reading her book. And they were like, and I was like, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try me some sriracha. And then so from that, when I tried sriracha, and the first brand I think I tried was the one that I think is his name, the last name Tran, Tran, Tran. Oh my goodness, Royale. What do you want to do? You want to say hi to people? You know, Mama don't believe in no food and fur. Okay, oh, I'm coming. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay, and we can go play. But so yeah, so that's how I first learned about sriracha. And the first brand I got, I think it was the one, I forgot what that company is, but the one I think has a rooster or chicken or something on the front. So I like it. To me, it's not like, because you know my heat tolerance is high anyway, but it has a great flavor profile. It brings great heat to all types of dishes. I like to even, if I'm just having ketchup with my fries, I like to put sriracha in it. But you know, it's not the hottest sauce. You know, I like ghost pepper sauces, and you know, I put all type of you know, wasabi paste and everything that's way hotter than sriracha is. But it's heat with flavor, and you can bring it in so many elements. Like even if you don't want something like flaming hot. I mean, to me, I wouldn't put in as much as she did in there. Like say to each his own. But that kind of piqued my curiosity. So that was my first introduction to sriracha, and so. Ever since then, it's always, it stays in my, I always have, that's one of the spices I always have in my house. Well, what are some of your favorite spicy things? Wasabi paste is one of my favorites. And then I love, well, the ghost pepper sauce. I mean, like, of course, you know, Frank's very hot. I always call my uncles, Uncle Frank, Uncle Pete, and Texas Pete. Have you all noticed Texas Pete seems to be watered down a bit? It doesn't seem to be as flavorful and hot as it used to be. But anyway, I mean, because my little cat Royale, he loves to play the game. Chase is one of his favorite games. So I know when he comes, he's like, "Mom, tag, you're it." So, he is a trip. But, as always, oh my gosh. And it's 15 minutes long. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, this is Raquel Rock. Don't forget to continue to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. If you'd like to leave a comment, even if it's just to say hi, we'll say hi back. Also, don't forget if you have any suggestions, both on this channel and on my other channel. Doesn't have to be specifically food related. It could be, you know, topics, ideas, something you want me to try. Just let me know what you would like to see on this channel, respectfully. And don't forget to share the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and then we can all be one. Until next time, this is Raquel Rock Matane.